Why, hello there, my friends. This is Admiral Revan speaking, and today we have an interesting offline video request. This video has been submitted by one of my friends who is BigolAndrew. BigolAndrew is a streamer that has started off recently again on Twitch, and he has been pretty much chilling out on World of Warships and having a good time. So he's pretty well known in the community as just an awesome gamer that loves having fun with friends, and honestly, definitely go check him out. In this video, he has actually submitted me an interesting replay for the first time ever, and he wanted me to check out his Prinz Rupprecht video. So he hasn't told me all the details, but he did say to me that it is a must watch. So basically what you're seeing here, folks, is that you got a good lineup of ships here with the Kearsarge, Brindisi, Jutland, Fletcher, Schultz on the enemy team, and comprised with a mixture of tier 8s and 7s as well. So this is actually interesting. So just by looking at this though, he's got an interesting lineup of defense here as well, with the Richelieu, Colorado, Nagata, Sinop, Donskoy, Otago, Atlanta, Schultz, ZF6, and Kitakaza and Salmon. Interesting combination here. So we're about to find out how well did he went with this video. Now honestly, he did tell me at one point that this ship has 12 kilometer secondaries. So 12 kilometer secondaries, that's just unreal just by looking at it. And he's got very decent AA defense at 5.2 and hydroacoustics is 6 kilometers. But check this out, torpedo range is at 12 kilometers with 50 knots speed. So honestly, anything can happen here. So he's just, playing casually, just being himself, and he's actually just having a look around. And he noticed this New Orleans in the distance here. So he's looking at the New Orleans and he's going like, oh yeah, I got this target. He's lining them up. And then all of a sudden that I actually chuckled at this one point of the whole thing, that he starts gloating and mocking this New Orleans at some point in this video. So I'll show you in a second here when he says it, but he's just slowed down a little bit. He's just playing it calm, and he just told the New Orleans, "You are not prepared, New Orleans." I have to admit, New Orleans is just in range of secondary fire right now, and shots have been fired big time. So here we are, shots have been fired in range of this New Orleans. Main guns are fired, and a lot of shells are going in, but the New Orleans has dodged them, except not all the secondaries have hit the target though, so anything can happen here. So we'll be waiting and see how this pan out, because anything can happen as the New Orleans is still in range and getting fired upon and got itself set on fire. Torps have been fired in a different direction heading towards the B cap, and main guns and secondaries are still going towards New Orleans. The New Orleans has started to kite away from the Prinz Rupprecht, and basically there's a lot of secondary fires being made. Secondaries have been switched over to the Fletcher, and basically the Fletcher was spotted for a short while and then disappeared, vanished like a trace again. But there's some hits being made on the Fletcher, not much. But here we go, main guns have been fired on the New Orleans again. BigolAndrew decided, well, time for me to kite and start moving. And a Citadel and a Dev Strike right there. That was excellent. Alright, so BigolAndrew is just kiting around and turn away from the B cap and just going back towards his teammates over in A. So he's still taking it easy at the moment of the stage. I just noticed that on the map itself, that there's a lot of things going on. So as you can see here, I don't know what is exactly happening here, but it looks like that most of his teammates are really pushing hard over towards Charlie and Delta at this stage. So anything can happen. Alright, so more shots have been fired at the Sinnoh. BigolAndrew is, still moving. Nice overpan and also a ricochet hit on the Sinnoh. So BigolAndrew has made a move to go in. Now, this is an interesting move, what he's doing here. As you can see, that Ritual is just hanging back. The Shields was, doing the spotting. And he still is there. It's just like, he's kiting away there, and it looks like the torps just came short of the Ritual and basically just run out. Okay, BigolAndrew is just making a move here. Starting to show his broadside a little bit, lining up on his guns on the Sinnoh. No, not sure. He's encouraging his teammate to move in. Ritual hasn't responded yet. Hydra Cook Sticks has been fired up. ASW has been used, but he's not in range yet, unfortunately. Alright, so here we go. BigolAndrew is making a move here. The Ritual, strangely, is hanging back. Why? I don't know. Secondaries have been concentrated on the Fletcher, but the Fletcher is still kiting around behind that island. So I think it's going to be interesting when it's getting closer towards that Sinnoh. Now, as I notice here, that he's dodging the torpedoes, and he's going right in between the torps, and he's managed to dodge them quite easily. Now, his secondaries on the starboard side have started open fire on that Sinnoh and less than 12 clicks away. And look at those secondaries. They're really heating up on that Sinnoh. Main guns have been fired upon it, and only a penetration and ricochet. That's fair enough, but he's still charging in and going in a flat stick at this stage. He's going at nearly 32 knots, so that's actually not too bad at all. Alright, so he's been trying to encourage his teammates to focus fire on that Fletcher, and that Fletcher is still going towards Charlie at this stage. Look at the secondaries. Fire has been counted. A lot of secondary hits are going on, and it's still repeating itself. A SW has been launched on that submarine at long range, and I know that the U-190 would not like that very much. Alright, so BigolAndrew is still kiting with lots of secondary hits. Another fire has been made. 84, 88, 91, 94, 96, 100. Wow, that's unreal. That's a lot of secondaries on that Sinnoh. That Sinnoh is getting, not really impressed with it. And then he's gone. Wow, that is unreal. Okay, so wait a minute. Secondaries are on another Sinnoh, so he's told her to concentrate fire on that. Okay. But wait, portside secondaries are focused on the Kearsarge. Torps have been fired towards the Kearsarge. Okay, this is getting more interesting. Secondaries are going berserk. Look at the numbers that are going up in this thing. It's like nearly over 100 now. And look at that, torps are going to the Kearsarge, and looks like it's going to be a promising hit on that thing. Yep, definitely looking great, looking good. A lot of secondary hits on the Kearsarge. Torps have gone in, and there goes the Kearsarge. Wow, over 128,000 damage. That is unreal, and the damage is still mounting now. This is actually brilliant. BigolAndrew decides to focus fire on with the main guns on the Bismarcks. Port side secondaries are focused on the Bismarck. Starboard secondaries are still focused on the Sinnoh. Wow. Number 300, 350. Crikey, dude. 360, 370, 300. Bloody hell. 390? 400? This is a beast. I cannot believe this. He's taking a repair and a heal. Oh, he's healing himself. That's okay. Hydro's gone down. Wow, Bismarck is... No, Sinop is dead. Really smashed that Cleveland just now. 500 secondary hits. Shit, dude. That's just unreal. You know, if people complain how good this thing is, they better do it now. But that, my friends, is just freaking awesome. So big kudos to big old Andrew there. Mate, that is an unreal video right there. I have to admit, I'm very, very impressed with that. So yeah, definitely folks, go check out big old Andrew, and I'm sure he'll appreciate that very, very much. Until then, good wins and fair seas, captains. See you around.